my name's Claire. I'm a physiotherapist and Pilates instructor at Sunnydale Physiotherapy in Brighton. This video today is going to take you through some lovely stretches and mobility exercises for your back. I hope you enjoy. We're going to start with some seated stretches today. So either you can be sitting like I am on my knees here, or you can come into cross-legged. You could have your legs out wide if that feels good for you, or you could even be sitting in a chair. So it doesn't really matter where you're sitting as long as you are comfortable. And the other thing that's important that you need to be able to do is have a nice long spine. So you want to make sure that your sit bones are in contact with your surface underneath you, whether that's the floor, a mat, a chair, or even on the edge of your bed. So your sit bones need to be in contact with your sitting surface. With that in mind, you need to make sure that your tailbone's tucked under a little bit and that your tummy's nice and flat, and you can feel a little bit of activation happening in your core here. Then I want you to imagine that you've got a piece of string and you're being pulled up towards the ceiling. So really lengthening through the back of the neck, tucking the chin in, bringing the shoulders back, creating that lovely starting posture. Okay, so we're going to start with the seated spinal twist. So you've got a choice of hand positions here. I'm going to have my arms in front of me like this, in this sort of cassock position, or you can have your hands in prayer, but the arms need to be nice and high there. So we're going to take a deep breath in, and as you take that breath in, think about lengthening up through your spine, drawing the crown of the head up to the ceiling above you. And on the out breath, you're going to twist round to the right hand side. Breathe in to come back forwards. Breathe out round to the other side. Now I want you to think about what you're doing with your arms here. So you want to make sure that you're not taking the arms around, but your back's not coming round with you. So that the shoulders are coming round and the elbows are staying in line with your shoulders. Breathe in to come forwards. Breathe out and round to the other side. The other thing to look out for is that you're not just turning your head to look round. So that you're keeping your chin and your gaze in between your elbows. Now we're going to breathe in one last time, onto round to the left. Breathe in, come forwards, and on this next one, we're just going to hold it there for a moment, for a couple of breaths. So hold it there, take a deep breath in, and really lengthen up tall as you breathe in. And on the out breath, see if you can twist a little bit more. 2 more breaths here. Breathe in nice and deeply, rising up, lengthen through the spine. And breathe out and twist. Breathe in and lengthen. Breathe out and twist. Other side. Breathe in, come forwards. Breathe out and round to the left. Hold. Breathe in. Rise up. So the crown of the head drawing up towards the ceiling. You're lengthening through the back of the neck. Breathe out and twist. Breathe in, lengthen through the spine. Make sure you're still tucking that tailbone under, that you're not allowing that lower back to arch. Breathe out and twist. 1 more breath. Lovely. Breathe in, come forwards. Arms down by your side, and just shake out through the shoulders a little bit. So just rolling through the shoulders backwards. Lovely. Now we're going to take the left leg out to the side, right leg's in front of you. So your right leg is roughly parallel to the front of the mat. If that's uncomfortable for you, you can stay in the position that you were in. So you could be cross-legged, you could just be sitting down in a chair. That's absolutely fine. If you're in this position here, just want you to make sure that your left bottom has contact with the mat, the floor underneath you, so that it's not hovering in midair. If it is and you're really struggling to get that left hip crease down, that left bottom down, then just prop yourself up with a cushion or a rolled up towel underneath so you're not hanging in midair there. Okay. Take the right arm out to the side, and then with the left arm, take a deep breath in, lift the left arm up towards the ceiling. So you're reaching the fingertips up towards the ceiling as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, reach over to the right hand side, bending the right arm, stretching through the left side of your body. Breathe in, come up, let the arm come down towards the mat. Breathe in, and as you lift up, make sure you're lengthening through that left hand side before you lean over to the right. So really reaching those fingertips over towards the wall opposite, not towards the floor. We're trying to create that length through our side. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out and reach. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out and reach. Breathe in, come up. Last one. Breathe in, lift and reach. Create that length before you lean over. And you're still reaching those left fingertips over towards the ceiling, not the wall, not the floor. And then breathe in to come back up. Lovely, well done. Okay, so we're going to extend the right leg out and now take that left leg over the right. Okay, so we're going to be twisting the opposite direction now. So if you can't quite get your left leg over your right like this, then just bring the left leg in front of you. Okay, so you can do this sitting on a chair again. You can just cross your legs over, or you can just have your legs out in front and just do the twist movement. Okay. So with the full movement here, we're bringing that left knee up towards your chest, hugging the left knee with the right arm, so opposite arm, opposite knee. And we're going to windmill that left arm behind you and take the left hand in towards your spine, pushing you up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in here, and on your out breath, we're going to twist to look over this time. So looking over your left shoulder, hugging that left knee in towards you. So you're getting a lovely twist through the whole of your spine. Breathe in, and as you breathe in, create that length through your spine. Lift the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Breathe out and twist. So see if you can just twist a little bit more. 2 more breaths here. Breathing in. Breathe out and twist. Breathe in. Breathe out and twist. Lovely. So just slowly releasing, uncurling and releasing that leg. And then you take the left leg now, out in front of you. Right leg's coming out to the side like we did before. So again, make sure that right bottom cheek, right sit bone has contact with that sitting surface underneath you, whether you're sitting on a mat or on the floor. And again, you can do this just sitting on a chair, legs out in front, legs crossed. It's completely up to you, whatever's comfortable, but just as long as both sit bones have contact with your sitting surface. Okay, left arm comes out to the side. Your right arm now is going to lift up nice and tall as you breathe in. The fingertips reach up towards the ceiling. Bend through that left arm and allow yourself to lean over to the left side, reaching with those right fingertips over towards the wall opposite. Breathe in to come back up. Allow the arm to lower down towards the mat, the floor. Breathe in, lift up. So reach and lengthen through the spine, lengthen through your side, and then lean over. So we're trying to avoid collapsing through the side all the way down to the floor. So we've still got that lovely length through our spine and getting this beautiful stretch all the way down our right side. Breathe in to come up. Breathe out and reach and lean. So if you aren't sitting on the floor to do this, you can just hold onto the side of a chair and then reach over. You can even do this standing up. It doesn't have to be sitting. It's more just getting some lovely nourishing movements through the spine. Breathe in, reach. Breathe out. And lean. Good. Well done. Breathe in, come back up. Lovely. Okay, take that left leg out long now. Bringing the right knee round. Either just bringing that right foot up towards the left knee. If you can, bring that right foot over your left knee. This time, we hug the right knee with the left arm. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, just think about that. Whatever knee you're hugging, hug it with the opposite arm. Hug the knee in towards the chest with the left arm. Windmill that right arm up and overhead, all the way down to your bottom. If you can get your hand to your bottom, then you can really use that arm to push yourself up nice and tall to create that length in your spine before you twist. So nice and deep breath in. And as you breathe out, turn to look over that right shoulder. Breathing in. Breathing out to twist. Breathing in. Breathe out and twist a little bit more. Just remember on that in breath, you're lifting up through the spine, creating that length, drawing the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Breathe out and twist. Lovely. Breathe in, last one. Breathing out and twist. Really, really nice. Okay, so let's just arm curl. And then we're going to take ourselves down to lay down on the mat, or on the floor, on your bed. Okay, so bend your knees, have your feet about hip distance apart, arms down on the floor, hands resting down. So you can put your head on a pillow or a small rolled up towel if that's more comfortable. And then we're just going to have a think about what our pelvis is doing here, okay? So in Pilates, we focus quite a lot on the position of our pelvis and making sure that we're not overarching the back here. Okay, so I just want you to have a little play with this. So we're going to do some pelvic tilts. Really, really nice exercise for mobilising the lower back. It's quite difficult to get in there and move the lower back, and this works every time if you can get the hang of it. So imagine that you've got some light shining out through the front of your hips all the way up to the ceiling. Now I want you to see if you can tip those lights down towards your knees and then tip them up towards your shoulders. As you tip the lights down towards your knees, you're arching the spine, lifting the spine away from the mat. And as you take the headlights up towards your shoulders, you're pinning that back into the mat, so flattening the back onto the mat. So continue to do that. So you're tilting the pelvis forwards as you rotate those lights down towards your knees. Flatten the back, tilt the pelvis back, flatten the back, lift the lights up towards your shoulders. So just making sure that you're not holding your breath as you do this. So just going forwards and back a few times. Hopefully you should feel this movement happening in your lower back as you arch and flatten your back. Okay, so we're going to extend that movement now into the bridge. So take the arms down by the side, and the next time you have your back flat onto the mat, headlights up towards your shoulders, we're going to continue that movement. So we keep that tailbone tucked under. Peel the back off the mat, allowing the hips to rise up, squeezing through the bottom, pushing through your heels. Hold at the top, take a deep breath in, and on the out breath, I want you to place the top part of your spine down first, then the middle part, then the bottom part, and your bottom comes down last. So imagine your back is a bicycle chain and it's lying on the mat right now. And when you lift up, you're pulling each segment of that bicycle chain off the mat one bit at a time. So you take a deep breath in at the bottom. On the out breath, tuck the tailbone under and start to peel that back bicycle chain and your back away from the mat. Push the heels into the floor, push the shoulders into the mat. Hold at the top. Take a deep breath in. On the out breath, the top part of your spine has contact with the mat first. So that's the top part of your bicycle chain, and then the middle part, the lower part. Lovely. Breathing in at the bottom, breathing out, lift up. Breathe in at the top, breathing out, come down. So it's all about just trying to get as much movement through each part of your spine as you can. Now you might find you can't go up quite that high. It doesn't matter. Even if you're just coming up to here, you're still getting that lovely movement. I'll just move my arm so you can see what's happening with my back. You're still going to get that lovely movement in your lower back. Coming up. So here at the top, no higher than here. We don't want to be going up too high because that's going to overarch the back. Okay, let's tuck my top in. You see, too high. What we want is I always say, get this bit wrong, the knees, the hips and the shoulders to be in a nice long line. No higher, that's too high. Here's fine. Come all the way down. Let's just do one more. Breathe in, breathe out, lift up. So really pushing through the heels, so you're getting a little bit of work happening through those bottom muscles. Really good to exercise through those bottom muscles for our back. We'll do that in another video. Breathe in at the top, breathing out, come down. Lovely. Okay, let's bring the feet together, knees together, arms out to your side. So we're going to do a little rotation now for the back in this position. So take a deep breath in, and on the out breath, lower your knees towards your right hand side, allowing your left foot to come away from the floor. So keep your ankles, heels together, breathing in to come up back to centre, breathe out and over to the other side. So try and keep your shoulders down onto the floor, and as you rotate, try not to lift those shoulders away from the floor. As you come up, squeeze your knees together. Use your core, use your centre muscles to help you to control this movement. Now it doesn't matter how big that movement is. Maybe you feel quite stiff or a little bit sore, you might only be going a little way over. And that's absolutely fine. Just go as far as is comfortable for you. That goes for all of these movements. You might find that you can't quite get as far as maybe I am or you'd like to, but maybe today your back's a bit tight and maybe tomorrow it might move a little bit more. Maybe if you try these exercises out every day, you might find you just do a tiny bit more each day. So just remember, as you lift those knees up towards the ceiling, squeeze them together. That just helps activate your core, your centre muscles to help you lift those knees up and also looks after your back. Wonderful. Okay, knees up to the ceiling. Let's give those knees a lovely hug in towards the chest. So tuck the chin in. And we're just going to do a little gentle rock side to side. And we're just going to do a little gentle roll through the spine. So just rolling those knees one way, a little massage through the sacrum, through that tailbone, and then the other way. Okay, face the feet back down to the floor one at a time. And then you can come to sit up. So hopefully you found those exercises really helpful. Your back's feeling a bit looser now, a little less stiff. If you like this video, please click like below. And also if you subscribe to my channel, I'll be posting weekly videos to help you through this lockdown period. If you are interested in joining live Pilates classes on Zoom, I'm running those once a week at the moment on a Monday at 5:30. So please get in touch. My details are in my channel bio. So if you have a look at that, you can contact me directly. Anyway, I will be uploading some other videos on back maintenance, Pilates for back health soon. So stay in touch, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.